The Toyota production system is extremely powerful. It is a maniacal focus on improvement. It applies to any business. I will show you how it's done. Toyota operates their business as a system. From sales, marketing, R&D, suppliers, manufacturing, all is included in that system. www.buildyourtps.com is a website that shows how manufacturers, businesses, and hospitals can build their own production system. Let's start with what makes Toyota great. Toyota operates with extreme operational excellence. They constantly strive for perfection. A study reviewed all car models that had been owned by the same individual for 15 years, and 8 of the 10 top cars were Toyotas. This is a benefit of the Toyota Production System, or TPS. Deming made a statement that business leaders do not have profound knowledge of their processes. Toyota does. Operational excellence increases margins. Toyota achieves 30% more profit per employee than does GM. Toyota's guiding principles govern performance by everyone from the CEO to the janitor. These are just some of the reasons that Toyota operates as well as they do. Let's start the TPS discussion with manufacturers. There's a financial sweet spot for manufacturers between 3.5 and 4.5 sigma. If you operate less than that, then you are giving up profit, reputation, and competitiveness. Toyota puts about 30,000 parts in every car, and their cars seldom fail. Toyota moves towards perfection by utilizing an average of 11 ideas per year from every employee in the company. Of course, they will never attain perfection, but that doesn't keep them from attempting to achieve it. As mass production replaced craft manufacturing, lean production replaces mass production. Toyota's build lot is one. Lean production removes all the excess inventory buildup in mass production and, with a production leveling effort, builds to order. You can imagine how 11 improvement ideas per year by members of the assembly line could stress Toyota's production line. Toyota measures stress by monitoring the number of and-on calls. Each employee is required to press an and-on button when they detect a defect. Changes stress the assembly line, thereby increasing the number of defects. By operating within an optimal and-on band, you can measure the stress and also the complacency of your assembly line. The system reaches all the way into its major suppliers. They will even loan employees to suppliers to help them become more efficient. They also require their key suppliers to decrease their price over time. Toyota understands their level of efficiency by operating with the absolute minimum number of assembly line workers. Their system accommodates vacations and sickness. Nonetheless, they operate lean. Implementing Lean Six Sigma, you focus on removing activities that do not add value. This not only accelerates process velocity, but by doing less, operational cost is decreased and quality is increased. Now let's take a look at how TPS applies to businesses. Great businesses primarily focus on either customer intimacy, innovation, or operational excellence. They are also very good in the remaining two areas. Southwest Airlines, ARCO, and Lockheed Martin all have implemented Lean Six Sigma and have achieved operational excellence. By obtaining profound knowledge of your processes, you will know where to focus your improvement efforts, leading to operational excellence. Processes have activities that add value and activities that do not add value. By far the greatest time is executing non-value-adding activities. Those activities are where you focus your removal efforts. Implement Lean Six Sigma and then move towards perfection. This is a key to greatness in all the above areas. Every politician seems to be talking about single payer. Let's see how that impacts hospitals. American healthcare costs Americans about 17% of GDP. Europeans operate at about 9% of GDP. With all the talk about single payer, is your hospital ready? It's an efficiency innovation. About 72% of patients in the ER are not experiencing an emergency. How come emergency departments route them through the same expensive process? ERs have 2 points of triage. The first point of triage should be able to move most of the non-emergency patients to a second, more efficient, low-cost ER. Operational excellence means that you focus on increasing patients' flow velocity through the hospital. Hospital-acquired infections and other medical errors harm as many as 40% of patients. Medical care is complex. However, utilizing standardization, you can cut down on the harm hospitals inflict on patients. Could any other business succeed with a 40% defect rate? If you do not have profound knowledge of your processes, then you have no idea where to focus improvement efforts. I hear medical administrators talk about how American hospitals are the best. That does not match with Americans' rank of 45th in the world in life expectancy. Lean Six Sigma recommends a focus on value delivered to patients. This allows you to focus on the removal of activities in a process that do not add value, subsequently decreasing the cost of that process and increasing quality. Lastly, let me give you a summation of what www.buildyourtps.com delivers. It highlights the plethora of benefits that come from building your Toyota production system. For each of the three businesses, I've included a video, a detailed multi-step plan, and a questionnaire. For manufacturing, I've designed a 20-step program that moves you to your production system and a 20-part questionnaire used to contact me. The business section contains a 17-step program to build your production system or business system and a 23-part questionnaire used to contact me. The hospital section contains a 21-step program to build your hospital system and a 27-part questionnaire you use to contact me. This is what it will take to position you for single payer. Benefits of the Toyota production system apply to any sort of business. Focus on the value you deliver and you will create a competitive advantage. I am Jim Fitzgerald, a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt and an expert on the Toyota production system. I look forward to leading your organization to operational excellence.